Hello, my name is Gregor. I'm 31, and tomorrow morning I'm going in for a lumbar microdiscectomy surgery to treat an L4, L5 bulging disc in my back. So I've seen quite a few video series that people have put up on YouTube detailing their surgery and their recovery as well from this kind of injury, and I found them, quite helpful and hopeful in those dark times when you're struggling with the pain of sciatica. So I thought I'd add one myself, in the event that it might help one person, and also just for something to look back on for myself to this very weird time in my life. So this is, like I say, one day before surgery, and in this video I'm just planning to sort of detail the natural history, the course that this injury's taken over the last few months. And the next video will be about a day after the surgery, and I'll just detail how that went, and I'll go from there. So my sciatica has been going on for at least 7 or 8 months. There's no acute injury I can point to where it started. There was no injury that happened where immediately I started getting sciatica afterwards. It came on very insidiously. I've got a couple of ideas of what kind of things maybe aggravated it or pushed it, but no significant acute injury. So it started off last May. That's the first time I went to the GP with hip pain, and I was prescribed anti-inflammatories and physiotherapy, which, if you went for sciatica, you'd get prescribed those things anyways. So I took the anti-inflammatories and I started doing some private physiotherapy because, being in the UK, the wait time for getting NHS physiotherapy would have been a while. During physiotherapy, the pain sort of moved from my hip to my glute and then down my leg over the course of a few months. I continued doing physiotherapy there for about 4 or 5 months. And it was degrading over time. My health was degrading, the pain was getting worse. So to move further along the treatment pathway in the NHS, I had to get referred to this NHS physio anyways, and then complete a month of their physio to see if, theirs would have worked better. It didn't. And after that month was done, I got referred for an MRI. Shortly afterwards, got the results, and the result was an L4, L5 paracentral bulging disc. The disc is causing mild central canal stenosis and is pushing on that right side nerve, so it matches the symptoms that I have. I don't have a picture, I don't have the measurements either, but it's a sizable disc. So I got then referred to the surgeon, and the surgeon said, the options are conservative treatment, carry on as you are, epidural steroid injections, or surgery. And from his experience, the injections weren't going to do anything. Because of the length of time I'd been suffering the symptoms and the size of the disc, it was unlikely it was going to make a difference. So he advised that I go for surgery straight away. I was already in that mindset, so I wasn't too surprised and was in some ways happy that that's what he recommended. And so the surgery was scheduled, and here we are, one day to go. Overall, the pain has definitely gotten to a point where it's debilitating. Like I say, it came on insidiously. It's gone worse over time, slowly, sort of on a downward trend. Massively affecting just about every aspect of my life. Personally, I've not left the house in months except to go to healthcare. Socially, pretty much the only person I've seen has been my amazing fiance, who's pretty much acted as a carer throughout this. She's been absolutely fantastic, and I can't thank her enough. And professionally as well, like my work as well, I've been amazingly supportive, above and beyond. But it has definitely impacted how much I can do. So I'm looking forward to the surgery in the sense that it will hopefully be the start of the uptick again, and the start of me recovering and healing and getting back to where I was before. But I'm also a bit nervous. I've never had surgery or general anesthetic before, so a little bit nervous about that, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So that is everything for today. I'll check back in a couple of days after my surgery. I'll let you know how it goes, and fingers crossed that this is the start of the upswing. Thanks.